Hello. Hey. Welcome. Hello, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. Hello, you guys are coming in quick. Hello, Mag Stamp. Welcome. Welcome to all the newbies, as well to anyone that joins me on the replay. Thanks for joining. Hey, Bonnie. If you are new here, I'd love for you to tell me that you're new here and give me your name as well as where you're joining me from. Welcome. Hello, beautiful people. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Sherry. Welcome. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Happy Thursday. Oh, awesome. Yes. Hey, Gail. Western Massachusetts. Hey. Hey, Ann. For my classy crew. Hey, Sherry. Alabama. It says Denise, but is it supposed to be Denise, or is that correct? I'm going to flip my camera here. Hey, you guys. Hey, Denise. I thought it was Denise. Hey, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Ice44 with your sexy self. That's my hubby. Thanks for the hearts, honey. Thanks for always popping in. Hey, Jackie. Thanks for always popping in and supporting me. You're amazing. Hey, from France. Thanks for coming. Hi, everybody. For those of you that do not know me, I am T.R. Smith, and I'm a mixed media artist and instructor. And I like to come here on Periscope and play once a week and just share some techniques and ideas. Typically, I come in and I share with you my Embrace Your Art challenge, the Jam Challenge, the journal about me, which I release every Friday. I release a new prompt every Friday and a creative challenge. And typically I'll come in a day early just to share that prompt and challenge, and I'll share some art with you. I might do my actual work prompt and art creative challenge here online with you, or I'll share with you some tips and techniques or ideas for using the prompt. Today I'm a little bit probably not as up as I usually am. I'm usually really kind of I don't know if I'd call it hyper, but a lot of fun. But I got terrible news today, and I thought that I still need to come on because I needed some happy times. One of my dearest friends, and excuse me if I get emotional, I'm going to try to hold it together, but I've known her since I was 8 years old. She lost her granddaughter this morning in a fire. Her 10-year-old granddaughter passed away in a fire this morning. So I'm very sad about that, but I thought a little bit art time with some artsy friends would help me to have at least a little bit of a moment of happiness and color and light. So I'm here sharing this moment with you. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for the prayers. That's awesome. We can always use those, and they can definitely use thoughts, prayers, energy, positive energy, whatever it is that you like coming their way. Thanks. All right. So, thank you. What I am going to do is I am going to not flip my camera, but I'm going to put it in a place where you can see my, thank you, where you can see my desk so that we can make a little bit of art. So today I'm really going to just share the technique with you, and I'll share with you what the prompt is. The prompt for this week's Journal About Me Jam is PC or Mac, tablet, phone, or laptop. So basically, what's your favorite electronic? What is your favorite electronic? What is that thing that you can't live without? Are you watching me now on an Android or an iPhone? When you watch your videos for art, what's your thing? Do you have a Kindle? Do you have an Android? Or do you have a iPad. Yes. So you're going to basically share your favorite electronic device that's your thing. You know, like if you see me, I always have my phone. So it's going to be my iPhone. And then the creative challenge is sandpaper. Yeah. You guys probably figured it was sandpaper since sandpaper was in the title. We're doing scribbles and scratches with sandpaper. So I'm going to show you a few things that you can do with sandpaper. Do any of you use sandpaper, or have you used sandpaper for anything in your journals? Thanks so much for the hearts. Please feel free to tap your screen if you are enjoying the broadcast, or if you enjoy the techniques, or just to let me know you're sending me a little bit of love and you want me to come back. I love that. Thank you. And I love when I see the multiple colors go up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I'm just getting my phone ready here and hanging it up. Now you can see my desk space, and you can see me here in my pink t-shirt, which, by the way, I've got on my big funky. I wear pajamas in the house, or just old t-shirts around the house all the time. So I got on my t-shirt here, and I'm actually feeling really excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because my husband and I have been doing the Whole 30. Anybody heard of the Whole 30? It's a healthy eating regimen where basically you're eating lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. No sugar. This is day 11, and I haven't had no sugar. We haven't had any sugar other than fruit. And I feel amazing. And my shirt is like loose, and I'm just excited. I was like, oh my God, my t-shirt's loose. So anyway, I just had to share that with you because I'm looking at myself on the screen and I'm like, oh, yay. Anyway, all right. Oh, you'll feel amazing. The Whole 30, like WHOLE 30. It's 30 days. No sugar. And it's got a lot of rules, if I'm honest with you, but you'll feel amazing. I feel amazing. And I've done this before, and I can guarantee you, if you stop eating processed foods and sugar, you will feel amazing and your weight will drop. I've done it before, and I'm telling you, the pounds week after week just fell off. And I have fun eating. So that's the key, is I love trying recipes. We eat probably such good stuff. We've had salmon. We've had big, gigantic burgers with avocado, roasted red peppers, cranberries, just all kinds of good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Eliminate sugar. So it's been really, really wonderful. I think I'm eating simply amazing, tasty, wonderful foods. People think that they're going to feel like deprived, but I'm having so much fun actually playing with recipes and making really, really cool stuff. Yes, processed. I'm not eating any sugar, even if it's like honey or molasses or natural sugars, nothing other than fruit. So it's been amazing. I feel amazing. So anyway, let's get started with some ideas with sandpaper. So what I have done here is I've pulled a couple of pieces of paper here so that I can just show you some different things with paper. So one of the coolest things you can do with it is if you have a paper that has a white core to it, such as pattern paper, most often has a white core, meaning the middle of it, and you can, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see right where that tear is that the inside is still white. The outside has color, but then the inside is white. So you'll find that when you see color paper cardstock that's white on the back. Typically the core is still white. So anyway, I've got little sandpaper strips here that I actually cut up from a piece of sandpaper. I like to just put them in a little baggie, therefore they can easily fit and easily be stored in my crop bag. And I also have these cute little, you have to just excuse this sticker, this cute little package of these cute little flowers that are sandpaper flowers. So here are some things that you can do. Number one, if you have cardstock, pattern paper cardstock, you can just simply take your sandpaper to rough up the edges. And roughing up the edges, and I'm going to put it down here. Roughing up at the edges is basically going to give it a distressed look. You can do it along the edge, and that's going to take the paper, the paint off, so that it looks like that. Yes. So that is such an awesome thing. Especially, let's say, if you're doing a card, you should give that a try. Because when you rough up the edges of a card, it gives it such an awesome look. I mean, just think about that. Fold it in half. See that awesome, the way the white is coming through, the way it looks distressed. It's a really cool look for cards and things like that. So, and if you decide to cut shapes, so you cut some circles out and distress them, cut some hearts, cut some squares, do a variety of things with your pattern paper cardstock and use your sandpaper. Now these babies are easier for if you just want to rough up the edges, the actual edge of the paper. You can rough up your edges as well with sandpaper, just to kind of give it a distressed edge. See how that's more of just the edge of the paper? It looks torn. You know, this is one of those things that is really cool, like if you're into shabby chic or the distressed look. Okay? So there, you can do that. You can do it for those of you that art journal and use paint. I have a painted tag here. You can do the same thing on the edges. And actually, if you have multiple colors, you might see the colors from the background come through too. So I'm going to show you this because I want you to see that this layer of paint is coming off. And you see here, now you can see my other layer coming through. Okay, so you can take it and just scratch off your top layers of paint. Again, still distressed. It's going to give it a distressed look, but this is a cooler distressed look. So I'm just going to go across my tag so that you can see. And it's so funny because it makes this powdery residue, which I'm sure if you took that powdery residue and put it in some water, you can have a wash of your paint. So just take it across whatever you're using, and then you look at that. That is so awesome because you see the different layers of color. Can you see that? There. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. If you guys are enjoying this and you like to invite followers, please feel free to swipe to the right. I believe it's the right on your iPhone and up on your Android. I'd love for you to invite followers. And I would also love to invite you to visit me on my blog as well at trsmith.com. I have lots of wonderful content there, tutorials that you can see. Sign up for my list. There are great free tutorials for you there, videos and everything, and some great workshops as well. trsmith.com. Okay, so that's another thing you could do. You can use it to scratch off layers of your paint. And remember, I said scratches and scribbles, so you don't have to just go across like this. You can do shapes if you like. I really love this. I'm getting... Thanks for inviting followers. I'm getting excited at this one. Oh my gosh, I just need to do a little bit more and show you a little bit more because it is just so very cool to see the green, and then you can see like a whitish color coming through there. Can you see that? Oh my God, I just love that. I love that so much. I can have so much fun with that. You know what? I have not. And I'm sure if you get a more heavy-duty sandpaper, I've just been using this plain old 3M sandpaper, and I use these. And you know what? There are sticks that are sandpaper, so I've just used a variety of items, but I haven't really changed the grit, so no. That's a great question. Now you got me thinking, maybe I should go buy some different ones and see what types of different things happen. That would be awesome. All right, so here's one more. Here is something I played with years ago. So this thing has been sitting around for years. Whenever I put paint on a page and I don't do anything with it, I put it in a stack. So I have a stack of started, I haven't done anything with, I need to decide what to do with pieces of paper with just paint on it. Because you know what, for me, fear of the blank page is not fear at all. I just love to paint. I love to add color, so I just do it. And if I don't feel moved to move on, I don't throw it away. I don't believe in that. It's paint. You can paint over it, or you can save it until you're inspired later. So today, I'm just going to show you here on the darker spot where you can scratch off. And then let's try scratching off a shape. Okay? So sandpaper here, and I really, really like it on this kind of paper because the paper beneath this is an acrylic paper and it has sort of a linen finish. So when I scratch it off, I love when I use my sandpaper, the look I get is so friggin' amazing. Amazers! Yes! I'll show you in just a second because the linen shape comes through and the white comes through again. Look at that. Oh my gosh. How awesome is that? Can you imagine that with some awesome colors and then you use your sandpaper and you get this look? That is awesome. Isn't that texture awesome? Oh, I love that. I love that. So now I'm scratching the other in the opposite direction. So now I actually have sort of the hash marks of this texture. Oh, look at that. Ooh, awesome, awesome. So friggin' cool. Can I get some hearts, please, for awesome texture, coolness? Oh, yes, yes. Thank you so much. I love that. That just made me so happy. And I know I say that all the time when I'm with you guys, but it's so true. Art makes me happy, and all of these little things make me happy. So now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to scratch a heart shape on the side. Because you do not have to limit yourself to just scratching out a big old blob. You can scratch out a shape, whether it be letters or hearts or whatever. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I hope you guys can see this heart. I'm going to scratch it a little bit more. So all right, you might not be able to see it, but it's a heart. Yes, good. That is, I aim to do that. I love that. Look at the heart. Can you see that? You can at least see one side of the heart right there. So scratch out some shapes in your paint. Get some beautiful colors. This isn't the best color palette. It's cute, but it's so dark and a little dreary. Which is fine. I love the purples in it. This kind of turned brownish, but good, awesome. Good, good, good. So you can see the heart there, and just go make a fun, messy background. Scratch out some shapes or just some lines. Just have some fun playing with it. Okay, now I do have another thing that you might already be aware of, but what you can also do with your sandpaper is, do you all use brads? Anybody, give me hearts. Tap the heart button if you use brads. All right, so you do use brads. Okay. It's just sandpaper. Oh, and this paper right here is acrylic paper. It is the Strathmore acrylic paper. So it has a linen texture to it, which is what made that beautiful texture come through. So the Strathmore acrylic paper, you get this at Michael's. Okay, well, you probably could get it at Hobby Lobby and Joann too, but that's where I got mine. All right, so you brad users, how do you change the color? Do you ever change the color of your brads? Yes? Tell me. If not, here's what you need to do. Basically, when you want to change the color of your brad, the best way to change the color of your brad is to first buy different colors with masking tape. Yep, you can do that. All of those, because I know I got 5,000 colors of brads. I mean, really. Sharpies and paint markers do work, but you can also sandpaper them, and you can use your ink pads for them as well. And of course, it may depend on the finish. So if you take your sandpaper, what sandpaper does, even for your markers and Sharpies, if you find that the color rubs off or anything else, just sandpaper it, because it takes off that shine that, that doesn't let the color grip it well. So you take it off with your sandpaper. And let me just say this about taking it off with the sandpaper. I don't know if you can see that, but I took the color off of that brad I just showed you, and now the light is shining, but it has more of a matte finish. See, so compare it to the side, which is still very shiny and reflective, and then the top, I don't know if you can see that, is more matte finish. So it is just a great way to actually change the look of your brads. So I'm going to see what it does when I do that to this red brad. See, because what I'm saying is you can, see, for my red brad, I'm distressing it. Notice that the paint is coming off? That is so awesome if you are into shabby chic or the distressed look. Thank you for the hearts. Oh my God, I love that. I had not done that. I love that. Oh my God, yes. All day long. So those colored brads need some interest. Take some color off. Oh my God, look at that. Is that awesomeness or what? That would be so cool on a card with some lace and some fun, distressed looking stamps. Oh, all right. So let me grab some ink, and I'm just going to rub it on top of that brad that I just finished using my sandpaper on. Look at that. Look at that color coverage on the top. Bam! Ow! Ow! I did it! Anyway, so there. And so now, guess what? That opens up your possibilities so much more, because now you're stamping with your favorite color ink. And you can match your favorite color ink perfectly. Your favorite color ink perfectly on your brads. Yay! Do it, do it. Do it, do it. Yeah, so I didn't do the sides. So if I could, I don't know. Maybe I can grab, where are my brads? I'm going to grab a brad so I could show you the difference. Give me just 2 seconds, 2 seconds. All right, see? 2 seconds. Let me just show you. I want to show you the difference. So you see how beautifully covered that is? I do. So the metallic ink is thicker and not as wet, fluid, so it probably works on here. But look at the difference. This one is not This one I did not use the sandpaper on. This one I did. Look at the difference in the color. The color is really not on there. It's not really staying. This is vibrant and beautiful pink. This, you still see much of the silver through that one. All right, so there, those are my tips. And if you have metal pieces around, like I have a bottle cap, do the same thing. You can use your sandpaper if you just want to add some more distress to it. And then you can use your sandpaper to take the color off and add your own color on. All right, just removing that top layer. Thank you for the hearts. All right, ideas and techniques for today. I hope you learned something. I love to see hearts in every single color. So if you're here and you're viewing, tap your screen. Thank you so much to let me know you enjoyed that. And I plan to come back next week. We can play some more with whatever the technique for next week is and whatever the prompt is for next week. I'll come back. I'll share. I'll make art. How about that? Yay! Hearts for yes. Let's do it. Thank you. I am. Thank you so much, Valerie. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming and for joining me. I hope that you will join me for the Jam Challenge. If you do, please tag me at I Am Classy Girl on Instagram and Twitter. Oh, I wish. I know, wouldn't that be fun? I don't know if I could do it every day. I probably could, but I do need to get some work done. Anyway, yes, if you do the prompt and the challenge, and remember the prompt is what is your favorite device, basically PC, Android, iPhone, Kindle, whatever it is. And then the creative challenge is to use sandpaper. So if you take these ideas and you use them, please tag me at I Am Classy Girl on Instagram and Twitter. And you can find me on Facebook at TR Smith Designs. And please come and join my classy crew at trsmith.com. I'd love to have you. And again, I will be back next week with some more fun. Thank you so much for joining. Go out, enjoy your Thursday. Have a fabulous holiday weekend. All right, go forth, be creative, have fun. Muchas, muchas, babies. Bye.